Hello, Mike with Disc Golf Van Life, bringing you the exciting final round coverage of the 2022 Jacksonville Open, presented by BorazMD.com. Today we have your lead card. Sitting in first place at 18 under is Aaron Doyle. Following close behind him at 16 under is Brandon Holsworth. And just behind him at 15 under is Brandon Koppenjan. And rounding off our card, we have Peter Van Brussel. Joining me again today is Tournament Director Daniel Alexander.
Going on. Excited to be here for round three. Got to give some mad props to our fearless leader and our club president, Mr. Brad Price, doing the announcements all weekend. But let's jump into it. Hole 1, 377, par 3. A little farther, a little more right. But Aaron's going to start us off.
Nice turnover.
He throws that so smooth. Great
Past
shot.
the basket a little bit even.
Definitely excited to see Brandon Holsworth here on the lead card. He's only been a pro player for a little over a year. Definitely has a lot of potential in the local scene. Excited to see what kind of round he can put together.
Yeah, I saw his PDGA number and his rating much higher than mine.
Yeah.
A little upset there. Oh, look at that ground play. He'll have a long bid.
And with a pretty good pull, he's at a hookup. Solid drive. Excited to get some video coverage here at Peter's play. He plays this event pretty much every year, and I know last year he was the guy that hit the ace pot, so it's still in play. Maybe he can get another one here.
Staying turned over a little too much.
Similar spot to Brandon Koppenjan. See how these guys play hole 1, which you will notice this final round is definitely a little bit gauntlet, a lot longer. Peter just choosing for the layup. I think it came in at over 10,000 feet, par 78. So gonna test a lot of these guys here. Final round of the tournament.
Ooh, front of the basket. Yeah, I really enjoy how you had the layouts for each day leading up to, as you say, the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
It's very challenging out there.
Good bid for Brandon as well. See if Aaron can start us off with a birdie. Extend that lead. Oh,
The band.
damn band. I don't think we're gonna get a star par frame to set us off. Hole 1.
Yeah, those star frames seemed pretty elusive on your course this weekend.
I will say though, this hole, wasn't giving away birdies by any means. It came in a little over 3 on the average with only a 9% birdie rate for the MPO field. But these guys are just, getting the jitters out for final round, put together some good golf, make sure they can finish as high as possible. Move on to hole 2. This is par 3, 442. This This Mando you see here off the tee box comes into play a little more with this pin position because it's down there and to the left. This is a new pin position too. We've only had this one just a little over a year, so definitely is very stingy to strokes. I'll say that. He's at the hook up a little bit.
So you got just past those trees right there.
Yeah, it's not a horrible spot. I think I personally like to go get left here. Right past that, not the Mando tree, but the second pine you see there. Probably the ideal flight spot. Brandon's on track. Get there.
Oh yeah, getting that wide open gap right there.
Yeah, it's still tough to get a clean look at the basket. As you can see, it's definitely guarded from over there, but definitely the ideal landing spot, I feel like, to give yourself a chance. Other Brandon going with a sidearm here. Get that thing to turn over.
Flexed it out pretty nice. Oh, hits the tree.
Unfortunate. Peter getting a pull.
Oh, he got smacked down.
Hit a tree early, it looked like. Go with the forehand here for a second shot.
Yeah, see if you can get in there. Oh,
it's
that's
a little high and right.
Oh no.
So they come back inbound. That's OB. That's unfortunate. Another Ellen Lindblom sighting. She was caddying for Mr. Aaron Doyle all weekend. Appreciate her being here.
Yeah, she was definitely doing a 1050 rated round.
Heck yeah. Aaron just tossing up from a knee. Gladly take his par on this hole. Move on to hole 3.
Koppenjan is got really no look at it. Just trying to get around that.
Tosses it up. We'll take his 3, it looks like, as well. Brandon Holsworth has the best potential here to throw in, but it's still a tough angle. Oh, good bid. Peter's gonna mark his OB. Try to minimize the bleeding here and just take a bogey. You make this putt. It's gonna be right at circle's edge. Unfortunate. A little high, a little weak side, but definitely gave it a chance. A little tester here for Aaron, current leader. Good extension. Good putt.
Let's go, Aaron.
So, hole 2 came in here, averaged at 3.3. So a lot of these holes you'll see the average is definitely over par today. Or very close to it, shall we say. But had no birdies here, which kind of expected. It's tough to get a clean look off that tee box.
Yeah, you got the trees right in front of your line, and then on the left side guarding your entry with the forehand as well.
Fortunately, Peter will take a double bogey there with that OB stroke. Moving on to hole 3. 375 feet, par 3. The pin is far down and a little left comparable to the previous rounds. That pretty great drive there.
Oh no, Hit the tree right at the end.
Hit a tree. Did get the distance. Holsworth coming up next. Trying to keep pace with our current leader.
It's
One
like
more
a great
right.
little right, yeah. Oh, it skidded. It skipped up there a little bit.
Looks like he threw
It's
something
almost
pretty
pin high.
stable. Yeah. Threw something pretty stable, like, so I did have some fight back on it. Koppenjan, going a similar line that Holsworth went.
Fortunately, his stays turned over a little more.
I'll do a little more work to get close to that green. Peter trying to recover from that double he took. That's the line I like right there. What
Ooh.
a shot.
Wow, parked it.
Wow, what a shot. Great pull by Peter.
We actually started accumulating a crowd as we walk through on this lead card.
Yeah, you'll probably see a good, especially during the back half, I imagine. A lot of guys following this lead card to see who would take the victory this year.
Oh no. We actually weren't able to really get the catch cam, but he just dropped 35 feet in front of him.
Gotcha, gotcha.
And Aiden had to jump out of the way of that one.
Buddy. Good job not getting hit, man.
The life of a catch cam.
Yeah, the life of the catch cam, exactly. Holsworth here. Definitely a great drive.
It's
the
the
metal.
pole.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'll take his dropping for a par. Aaron trying to scramble over here.
I'd be lucky to turn something over up that high.
Yeah, the tough line. Like he's gonna settle for a bogey, unfortunately.
Hasn't had many of those this entire tournament.
No, he's played a pretty clean golf. That's the biggest thing about Aaron's game, is he doesn't make many mistakes. I wouldn't say he's been the hottest golfer we've had on video coverage all 3 rounds, but always kept things clean, kept him in the fairway. Oh, fortunate putt there. Brandon.
Having to take it from a knee just kept it a little too high.
Peter trying to capitalize the birdie here.
On a great drive.
Great drive, yeah. Getting some strokes back on his card mates and the field. Aaron with the unfortunate bogey. And this hole came in at 3.18, so played pretty close to par. But there's not many birdies. I think it was only 15%. Really tough to get down there all the way and give yourself a clean putt, but Peter showed us how it was done. On the hole 4, 403 feet, par 3. Similar to the placement we had previous round, just a little farther back and a little right.
Good stop there. Let's see if we can keep hitting metal. Wouldn't that be 3 days in a row?
Yeah, this is true. This would be definitely one great to get, because it's tough to pierce through that gap in the tree to get back there.
He's gonna get caught up a little early.
Scramble a little bit to get out of that.
It's like trying to hyzer flip something a little understable and let it glide right at the end.
Give it the height, and you can really get the turn on it. Brandon getting some tree love there. Kicked him out left.
Kicked him back in the fairway.
If Aaron can get back on track for that unfortunate bogey on hole 3. Definitely got his pretty high up there.
He got caught up a little short.
He did a similar spot, I think, to Holsworth. There's the forehand. I knew we have at least one of them.
Yeah, he's got some power on that.
Needs it
Come
to
on,
hook
flex
up.
back, flex back. Oh, just died. Would have liked to have seen a nice 20, 40-foot skip off the end of that.
I think Peter's thinking about making a bid for this one.
Left himself in a nasty spot through the trees.
Oh, still a good bid. Trying to channel his inner Jimmy Bergman from the round 2.
See if Aaron's got it in him. Through the
Over
trees.
the trees. Yeah.
Forehand seemed to have got the most distance.
Yeah, he's got the cleanest putt out of the lot here for sure.
Oh, there you go.
Yes. Good way to ring it up.
Oh yeah, let's see that again. Just to give you an idea of how far that actually was.
Yeah, it's 50 foot, 50 and some change. Oh, I love that change. Just like caressed it. It's like, oh, come here, stay, hang out for a bit.
Yeah, kept it under that ceiling too.
Great birdie for Brandon to make up for that bogey he got last hole. We got Holsworth up next, trying to capitalize. Oh.
And then we'll just have them all clean up. Aaron with the
pars.
par. Peter after that good bid. Take his par.
We get to move on to hole 5 after this. Probably one of my favorite holes on the course. Playing as a 418 foot par 3 today. Got the Mando early. Lots of thick woods left and a low ceiling. And it goes slightly downhill after about 150 feet. Definitely a very unique hole.
Once they hits a tree.
He did kick back in the fairway, and I feel like that's the the lesser evil. Obviously, you want to get more distance, but being in those woods left, it's tough to scramble out of those.
Yeah, you do not want to be there.
Peter with the right hand backhand, trying a little turnover there.
Looking real nice. Oh, fading out a little too early.
I think he's in a decent gap to give himself a half bid for a throw-in possibly.
Yeah, he's nearly pin high.
Holsworth going right hand backhand also.
Get some really nice flip on that one. Touches the branches. Go in.
Great drive. A little bit obstructed for his putt possibly, but
I
would
think
not be
he only went
complaining.
2 or 3 feet in there.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay.
Early. Oh no. That's
Aaron's gonna be in the woods, yeah.
not where you want to be.
Nope. Our current leader struggling a little bit, starting this off. Brandon, like I said, he kicked out. He did hit a tree, but he kicked out in a clean spot. Tosses a putter up there.
This looks very familiar to round 1. Evan
Yeah.
Berthen's bid for par. Ouch.
Fortunate for Aaron.
guys see how obstructed this is.
Take is out though. Take his bogey.
This is where Peter ended up.
Give himself a bit, it looks like. A little jump put over the palms here.
That's what he's testing out. Come on.
Good commitment though. Definitely appreciate that. Great putt.
Oh, whoa, watch out. Great birdie nonetheless.
Yeah, great birdie nonetheless. Yeah, this give credit to Holsworth here. So they're talking about the disc that he hit, where it was.
They worked it out. Obvious accident.
Yep. And only 2 birdies on this pin today.
All day, really.
All day. Well, for MPO at least. Only ones that get them were Holsworth there, and then buddy Terry Roethlisberger. He got a birdie on it also. And unfortunately, we'll take a bogey. Pretty sure that gives Holsworth the lead now by 1 stroke. So we're going into hole A. Right at 300 feet.
Oh no, he went deep in there. It looks like too.
Yeah, so you got that Mando and you got that thick woods there straight ahead. Your ideal shot is right under those branches and then get something to hook up left at the very end of the flight. Trailing good, but
burned over on him.
Peter with a clean pull.
Slides right up there.
A little low, but he'll be in a good spot to give himself a half bit at least for the bird. Trying to get back on track after bogeying 2 of the first 5 holes to start off.
Is it?
That's the line right there, guys.
Yeah, he really hugged that Mando. Thought he was gonna hit that.
That's the risk reward of it for sure, though, man. As you can tell, you get the flight, you get down there and give yourself a bid for birdie.
So this is where Holsworth, he's in the woods quite a ways there, trying to get out. Can't really tell from this angle, but he did not quite make it out.
Okay, so he hit something else inside the woods there, it looks like.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And then we'll move on to Koppenjan. Stays on the edge, so he's gonna be able to have a kind of a look at it.
Yeah, hope he can pitch it, get up and down here. A little extra mustard on that one, but he came down within the circle 1 green.
So Holsworth, if you can see him still, he's back in the woods still on the left of the screen there.
Yeah, he's way back there.
There he goes.
There he goes. Great recovery shot. Yep. Yeah, it's no man's land over there. I've been there more times than I like to admit, and it's tough to get out of there clean. Peter with a little bid.
Trying his little step putt there again.
Trying to get on this birdie train, get back on track. Great putt. Great way of playing the hole. Great drive, great execution.
How many birdies came in on this hole?
Let's see here. For MPO, the percentage, 15%. So there's a decent amount. But looking at the people that did in the MPO field, it's a lot of locals, which I feel like they have a little advantage on this just because we play this pin a lot.
Koppenjan can save his par here.
Yeah,
He
great
does.
putt.
Nice.
Looks like with that, Aaron getting the birdie and Holsworth here going to take his bogey. Aaron's going to regain the lead by 1 stroke. And yeah, the average for hole A here in the final round came in at 3.09, so just a little over par. Going to move on to hole B. Hole B today, we're playing on the long one. 734 feet. It's a par 4. Down there on the left, a little deeper, you'll see a lot more guys sticking in this fairway straight ahead than you did the round before.
We're going to say that's B for Beast at 734 feet.
Yeah. Aaron flirting with the OB over there, but he did
He
stay
bit
in
off a
bounds a
lot
little
of
bit.
distance, too.
Yeah. I will say that is the key. You want to get as far left as you can and distance, though, to give yourself a good angle to get into the pin for your second shot.
Koppenjan. Big, big forehand. Ooh. Looks like the wind caught up on him and died out.
Peter going for the right hand, like a little turnover. Yeah, the bushes. And the little bushes and trees there early. You can get in trouble over there, especially with the pin placement today. It doesn't play in favor to that right side of fairway as much as it did the day before. And definitely the wind wreaking some havoc on these guys, it looks like.
Got down a little too low and just turned over on him early.
We're going to get a much better flight out of this second shot here. It's in a clean spot. Probably about 75 out from the pin, I would guess. Peter with a pretty good pull second shot.
Hook up, hook up.
Yeah, great shot.
He's up there pin high, but very obstructed.
Yeah, he actually had a pretty good lie for his first shot. I was expecting something more like here, like Koppenjan has, but
Laces those trees. Oh no.
oh, unfortunate, man. That's a tough line to be in. Like I said, it's the preference to be is here where Aaron's at. You get a lot of more options on how you can attack the hole.
See if you can take advantage of that.
It's a great shot.
Oh, and he hits the tree. Nice.
Yeah, great shot by Aaron.
Stopped him right by the basket. I don't know if you can hear back there, but they were having a party.
Oh. It's a good tree kick, I looks like, possibly.
He kept moving forward at least.
Oh.
Holsworth
Holsworth with a little
hit him.
half run there, yeah.
Still got a ways to go on this putt. Disappointed in himself right there, you can tell.
Definitely wants that one back. Oh.
Thought he had it.
A little
Yeah,
background noise.
Yeah, there was
Obviously.
no lack of distractions on this hole.
This is a decent amount of time. They got some kind of football games and stuff in this area. Doesn't bug Aaron though. He executes and he will get his birdie.
Very good birdie to get.
Peter will take his par.
It's like Aaron and Holsworth are battling it out right now, going back and forth.
Aaron has got a 2-stroke lead on him, I believe, now. Move on to hole C, which is only 247 feet today, but is an island hole.
Ace run.
Yeah, I was hoping we get one. Maybe we will.
Oh, this is looking good. Oh, it needed to be a little higher. Oh, it hits the metal. I can't even count how many times we've hit metal this weekend.
Yeah, I know. That's just on video coverage, not counting what was out there that we didn't see.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Peter going right at it.
Definitely had more height.
First two putting it pretty close to the pin.
See if Brandon can dial it in. He's taking the wider route.
Yeah. Swing something out there. I like it. That's the route I take personally. I just feel more confident in the disc is going to stop. Taking that hyzer route.
Koppenjan definitely seems to favor the forehand and parks it as well.
Like all of them got pretty close here.
The wind back here is definitely showing its teeth.
Yeah, definitely gets in your head a little bit. You just want to, make sure you're executing, following through. You're just definitely not gonna be happy with that one.
Holsworth being very deliberate with this putt. Gets his birdie.
Good birdie. Peter will take his par.
Definitely a hole you want a birdie on.
Yeah, it's this always has been one of the easiest holes on the course. That's even why we put the island in. Give a little bit of variety. Even then, the average came at 2.64. Second easiest hole. But pretty much the scores were birdies or bogeys. So Peter had that elusive par. Moved on to hole 6. As you can see, per usual, tight gap.
And he gets hung up a little early.
270 feet today. The basket's a little on the right side of the fairway this time, so you want something that kind of finishes more that direction. But I think again the main thing here to do is you got to hit that initial gap, get that first 150.
Yeah, you can see from this angle, it's a tight gap. And Holsworth is hitting it very nice. Come on, go in.
Oh my goodness. What a drive.
Definite ace run right there.
Yeah, great drive.
Koppenjan said, let me try that.
A good line. Let me give that a shot.
Oh, he's getting it. Oh. Turned over a little too much, hit the tree.
A little too much turn for that one, unfortunately. Peter going forehand too, it looks like also. He goes a little bit early.
Hits a tree and kicks off to the right.
Peter trying to scramble to save his par.
He's got to go all the way around. He can't even go through directly to the basket.
Definitely a tough line.
Hits another tree.
And as you can tell, you get off the fairway here, it's hard to find a line that you can even hit.
Koppenjan got almost all the way up there. Should have a look at it.
turnover throw up. Good drop in for his par, it looks like.
Nice soft layup.
Mm-hmm.
Still completely obstructed. Finds a way. Hits the basket.
Good bid. Good bid. Yep. Brandon from a knee. Fortunate doesn't get that one to stick.
And Holsworth with the ace run.
Yeah, with a great drive. Great spot to be. Yeah, great birdie. And hole 6 here coming out as the second hardest hole for round 3. Averaged at 3.64. So definitely was taking some strokes from these guys.
I think everyone watching could understand.
Yeah, it's like you said, if you get off that fairway, it's tough to get par. 12% birdie chance, so a few other birdies other than Brandon's, but not many. We got 2 bogeys, 1 par, birdie. We move on to hole 7. Gonna be in a par 3 pin today, 264 feet. Very similar line and pin than you had yesterday's, just a little bit longer. You want to get a little more legs off this tee shot. Holsworth with the tee box. Okay, he's gonna go with the forehand.
Getting through. Ooh, he actually kicked left up there.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of gotta be honestly a very touch shot. You get too much on it and get on the left side of that fairway, you can hit a tree easily. We're going with the right hand backhand turnover.
He hits a tree, and actually he's rolling. And looks like he rolled about 25, 30 feet from the basket, 35 feet from the basket.
Take that. Another forehand shot here.
Wider. Catches the tree, falls down early.
Just doesn't hook up quick enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's over there. Holsworth is a little further to the side of him.
Okay. There you go. That's the one you want. I will say this hole is a very unique shot. There's not many other holes that I feel like you throw that kind of style off the tee box. Koppenjan with a great upshot, great scramble. Got Holsworth here. Trying to get up and down for his hole 7 also.
It's a tree. Oh, he had 2 trees.
I think he still has a decent look for par though.
Yeah, he kept moving forward, so.
Peter here with his birdie bid.
Another one of those step putts. Let's get it. He's running it down.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we're gonna have to see that again.
Want to get a full view of that one from the catch cam.
Yeah.
Definitely got some early trees he's worried about. Stop him from executing here. Great step putt. Okay. Props to the gallery following the lead card around here, even in the woods.
Yeah, actually, right around hole 4 and 5 and 6, that's when people really started gathering behind us.
Aaron trying to get a birdie look here also. Oof. Just a little right, a little low looks like, but I think all these guys would be okay with a par here. This came in at average of 3.33. 4th hardest hole of the round.
Yeah, you know he still wanted it with Holsworth picking up that birdie last hole.
Yep. Definitely want to keep the pressure on. Get the ones that you have a chance for.
Like I said, earlier rounds, Aaron, very methodical with his putt. Same routine every single time. Really enjoy watching it.
That will take us on to hole 8. Par 3 today. 474 feet. Can't see the pin off the tee shot here, but it's pretty much directly right of those palms you see down there in the woods. So you want to get a shot out here. That's definitely not desirable.
Oh, he stays out. He stays out.
Yeah, he definitely got some tree love there by not getting stuck deep in that. Definitely want to get something down here that's going to hook up. Get you some ground play far down there as you can get past those big palm frond bushes you see down there.
Holsworth a little early.
Yeah, it's a tough gap to hit. But I did say he did kick out to a decent spot in the fairway. Give himself a chance to look for his par still.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to flex something straight down the middle on Annie. Just able to flex back out. Aaron over there yelling at his buddy. See if he hugs the tree line to the right like he's been doing. A little early today.
Yeah.
I don't think that's exactly what he wanted, but he'll take it.
Being on that side of the palms is tough for your second shot because it's definitely going to obstruct the line you want to hit. We got a forehand shot here. Let's see where this one goes.
I'd like to see this. Okay. Puts a lot of Annie on it.
Getting turned over. Wants it to hook up.
Fight back, fight back. Oh, hit the tree.
That's still in a good spot, though. I mean, especially considering the other 3 drives we had, that's definitely the best one. And as you can see, Aiden here panning over for you. There's your basket. You can see
I like that forehand try, though. He was really trying to penetrate and get up next to the basket with that one.
Yeah, being that the fairway runs downhill, you have a little bit more of a ability to let the disc kind of, get a full flight down there before it fights back. Holsworth trying to flick a forehand in here also. He unfortunately hits that palm, yeah.
Yeah, only able to get maybe 5 feet in there.
Peter here with a very tough angle.
Yeah, he's really cut off. Basically a wall of trees on his right side. And that's not going to be good.
Tries to force something and doesn't really get much distance out of it.
Clean?
That's it, yeah.
Up there by the basket. You can see that tailwind he had right there just dropped his disc.
Koppenjan making a run. Oh. Holsworth here trying to save his par.
Great bid in that wind. Didn't let it get too far off target.
Good follow through. Good way to minimize the damage. Only a bogey. Aaron trying to get his par as well. And he does. And hole 8 here, per usual, in this pin position. Played as the hardest hole of the round, but honestly the hardest hole of the tournament. Average came in at 3.73 with no birdies and only a 36% percentage in the MPO field. So definitely a challenging hole for these guys. Moving on to hole number 9 here though. Again, carries the water a little more today. 367 feet.
Stay up. Stay up. Get through.
Great, great drive. To get that ground play uphill is so tough.
As I said, Koppenjan taking the forehand route that he seems to prefer.
He's definitely leaning on his forehand a little more the last few holes. Gets it turned over. It's fighting back though.
Get around that. Be on the bank right there.
On the bank there, yeah. Give himself a look for the birdie still. Definitely one of the more iconic holes of the course.
Yeah, Aiden on catch cam, displaying the hole beautifully right here.
Definitely, you guys come to Florida, Jacksonville, come play the course. We got 3 different tee pads for all skill levels. Definitely have a great time. Got Brandon Holsworth coming up here. Giving this one a full send.
Get there.
Hook up a little bit.
He's going to be on the bank as well.
Tough to get it to fight up that, like I said, that hillside. So definitely props to our current leader, Aaron Doyle, to get that extra distance off the ground play. Holsworth here with definitely a look. Clean looking putt. Just a little high. But the disc did stay up. It did settle. I've seen many, many rollaways down the hill here that are just very tough to watch.
Peter from a similar position as Holsworth.
Like he just never got it. Yeah, never got it high enough, but he should have a drop in for his par. Koppenjan going for a birdie look for his from a knee. And gets it.
Oh, yeah.
Great putt. Aaron with again, great drive. Pretty much a drop in.
Don't jinx him now.
I'm confident in him. See?
There we go.
Crowd giving the local boy some love.
Yeah, he definitely had a lot of support out there the entire weekend.
Yeah. Aaron always plays this tournament really well. Hasn't won it yet, so hopefully this is a year for him. Mr. Holsworth taking his par.
It's definitely going to be a tough one to win. We got quite a few people bunched together right behind him.
Yeah, it's a battle. Love to see it. That will I think wrap us up here for the front half. Front 12 in the bag for the final round. Decided to watch it come down to the last few holes to see who gets the victory.
For sure. Thanks for joining me. Now taking a look at the leaderboard through the front 12. We've got Aaron Doyle sitting in first place, 20 down, followed closely by Brandon Holsworth at 17 under, and we got a fight for second and third place coming up. I'd like to give a quick shout out to all the sponsors that made the tournament possible here at the Jacksonville Open. And if you've enjoyed the coverage so far, a comment, like, share, subscribe would be greatly appreciated. See you in the next half.